Welcome to Designing Youth Participatory Action Research Pathways Toward Collaborative Inquiry, Participatory Culture, and Social Justice, which will be a workshop at DML 2016. And we here have the three workshoppers. So would you like to introduce yourselves? Nicole, we can start with you.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole Mirra. I'm an assistant professor of English education at the University of Texas at El Paso. And I was previously at UCLA, where I was part of the UCLA Writing Project. And that's also where I directed the Council of Youth Research, which is a YPAR group, which we'll be telling you much more about in a moment, and one of the organizations that helped inspire this workshop.
Great. Danielle?
Hi, I'm Danielle Filipiak. I'm currently a doctoral candidate at Teachers College in the English education program. Formerly a high school English teacher who thought a lot about bringing YPower into the classroom context, and that's currently the focus of my dissertation work right now, looking at YPower and how it lives inside of a middle school.
Antero?
Hi, everyone. I'm Antero Garcia. I'm here in Fort Collins, Colorado, where I'm an assistant professor. Also got to work with Nicole while we were both at UCLA and helped out with the Council of Youth Research there, and also got to know Nicole and Danielle through National Writing Project activities and DML-ish stuff also. And I'm excited to talk to all of you today.
Okay, well, you know, every word of your title, to say nothing of the subtitle, is its own little field: designing youth participatory action research pathways. So, what do you hope is going to happen in this workshop? What will be the ideal outcome?
Well, one of our main goals is we love going to conferences, and we love sharing the work of YPAR, which does stand for Youth Participatory Action Research. So it's a form of inquiry where we're starting to decenter who it is that does research, foregrounding youth, how we do it, which is in a participatory way, and why we do it, which is for social action, to make research do something and mean something. And every time we give presentations about YPAR, we inspire, and our students inspire people to come up to us afterwards. They ask us how we do it, how they can do it with the young people they work with in their lives. And so we know that a conference presentation is never enough time, and so we're really excited to have this day-long workshop where we actually get into the work with the group of folks that are with us for the day, go through the theory, go through the practice, go through the logistics of how you make it happen. And our goal is that by the end of the day, the folks that are with us in the workshop will actually have a plan drafted that they'll be ready to take back to their particular context and dive into work with the young people they are currently working with. And the best part about DML is that we have this connection that we'll be able to make so that we can actually keep a YPAR community going online across all of our different spaces around the country.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the number of times we've done an hour-long presentation at a conference, and people come up very frustrated and said, I wish this was 5 hours longer. And so this is the opportunity for that to get to happen. I'll just add to that, I think when we talk about YPAR, Youth Participatory Action Research, one, it's a methodology, as Nicole pointed to. It's also an epistemology. I would say it's also a teaching method, and so we're thinking about the different kinds of audiences and the different ways that we'll be engaging in describing how we do research and what counts as research and who gets to do research, right? So I think those are some questions we'll be hopefully tackling in a hands-on way.
Danielle?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have kind of covered the basics. I think also just thinking through, I think Antero mentioned too, just the kind of the pedagogy of YPAR. I think currently within the current system, a lot of teachers think that the work can't be done and that it can't be married to Common Core standards, and really thinking through not just how it actually bolsters the work that we asked teachers to do, but also thinking through the pedagogical moves to create the space to center students' knowledges. So working, for instance, from an asset perspective and what it means to identify what students' assets are and learn from them and bring those into the work. engaging multiple literacies, right? What does that actually look like? What does it mean when you have a process that actually lends itself to engaging those multiple literacies? And then also, building connections with community members, which is so crucial to the work. Teaching can be kind of isolating, and really understanding how to kind of build that's a stronger community within the classroom so that the work can expand outside of the classroom and be fruitful. And we're talking, of course, not just to educators who are inside of schools, right, but also outside of schools.
Yeah, I wanted to piggyback on what Danielle's saying, is that we really have like an expansive view of what teacher means. So we welcome people that are with tech companies, we welcome people that are with nonprofits or community organizations or teachers. We're lucky that the workshop is going to be held in Irvine, which means that we'll be very close to all of our stopping grounds in Los Angeles, where the Council of Youth lives. So we are happy that we're going to be able to you won't only hear from us for a whole day in case you don't want to listen to us for 6 hours. We'll also have teachers from Los Angeles, students from Los Angeles, who are going to come and not only tell you what this work is, but show it to you and embody it for you. So we think that's going to be pretty exciting. I don't think we've ever had the opportunity to do a day-long workshop like this together, all three of us. So I'm really excited for all of us to bring our shared expertise and bad jokes to learn more about YPAR.
I'm always excited when I see students at one of these conferences on learning, especially the students who are fired up enough to come talk. So it sounds like you've got the ingredients for a pretty interesting day there.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it through DML because I think a lot of time, I mean, the kinds of tools that we now have access to and that our young people have access to, we think are very democratizing. It's not only one person in authority that holds the keys to telling stories anymore. We now have platforms where young people can raise their voices and be amplified about what they care about. But so many times young people are characterized as using social media and digital tools only for recreation, or they're characterized as not caring about anything outside of themselves. And all the young people that we work with have shown us the exact opposite, that young people are developing their civic identities and too many times just need more spaces where they can raise their voices and talk about what they care about. So we're hoping we can help show more folks, if they're nervous about the ethics of this or what it means to do it, and get young people out into the scary internet. We want to show you how it can be done, and be done in a really critical and positive way.
Boy, your enthusiasm for the task really comes through. Thanks. This is going to be exciting. I'll be excited to see you there.
Yes, we can't wait to see you.
Can't wait.
Definitely.